What is up, friends? I am Captain Dave Epones. Welcome to another episode of Smash Brothers. In today's episode, I am going to show you what I have found to be the best way to farm equipment and also like custom moves, new moves, equipment, stuff like that for your characters. And I have found this to be the best way. A lot of people say you do trophy rush. I haven't found that that's the best way to do it. That probably is the best way to get trophies. But anyways, I'm going to show you 3 different ways. One way is going to be using the amiibos. One way is going to be using classic mode. And then my favorite way, which I will show you at the end. There's some neat little tricks. Anyways, we're going to start with the classic mode. And obviously, the higher level you play, the better. And we're just going to pick Toon Link here. We're not going to really get too far into this. And we're just going to, we don't want to spend a lot of gold because we're going to quit. So we're just going to go to easiness level 1. I've never even seen this. Look how peaceful it looks. Anyways, let's go over here. And basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want the red wrenches, probably, obviously, if that's what you're trying to farm. You open the home menu, and it pauses for a brief moment, and you can see sometimes, okay, right there, we could see that a green trophy was next. And you can do this a certain amount of times, and eventually it'll pick for you. If you take too much time. It's not super effective, especially not right now, but anyways, see right there, it picked for us. But we'll finish this battle. I wasn't able to get any wrenches that time around, but you know, a lot of times you can, and beat this level, and I'll show you what you do after you get it. You want it to be the second place thing, not the one that's on the screen currently, but the one that's going to be rolling on next. And that was easy enough, I suppose. So, also just playing classic mode is a good way to get stuff. And then, so let's give this another shot. And you hit the home menu. Alright, so I can see a trophy is next. So say that the trophy is what I wanted. As soon as I press the home button to exit out of this, I'm going to be ready and tapping the A button, and I'll get the green trophy that's next. So you can, if you do that with the custom moves, you can make sure to grab a lot of them in this mode. Anyways, I won't waste any more of your time. I'll end the battle and quit that business. And then the next way that I'm going to show you, now that's not my favorite way, but that is a way if you're playing classic mode and if you're wanting to farm the parts, I would recommend doing that. Anyways, the next way is if you go to Smash here and just go to regular old Smash. And you don't even have to play in this. You can change this to a CPU if you feel the desire to. We'll do that. CPU level. Gosh, can't click. Alright, CPU level 9. And then, if you have amiibos, you can go ahead and scan them in. As you can see, Short Pants and Tetra are both level 50 now. By the way, the Zelda amiibo figurine is really sweet. Obviously, I love Link, but we're gonna change this to 1 minute. You could go all the way up to 99 minutes or whatever, and hopefully I'll get something from doing a minute. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and click Start. Doesn't really matter where you pick. Guess we're going to Animal Crossing Town, and we're gonna let them duke it out for a minute. And this is also, I made an episode of showing you how to level up your amiibos if you don't want to do it the natural way, which is a lot more fun to just fight them, but they get insanely tough. It's crazy. They get really legit after you start leveling them up a lot. and it's pretty sweet. But if you let your amiibos sit here and battle, then they'll actually start to earn you prizes. And I have to give a shout out here to The Optimus. That's all one word. The Optimus, and I think the O in Optimus is a 0, but he commented on my video about how to level the amiibos up to 50 and said that he actually uses this to farm items and explained to me how to do it. So shout out to you, thanks a lot, buddy. I really do appreciate that. I have used it myself now, and it's a decent way, I mean, to do it. There's not a lot of work involved. You don't get a ton of items necessarily for doing it, but if you're going to eat lunch or something like that, you can put it on a 99 battle and farm stuff. Anyways, we'll get out of here. Hopefully it earned us some prizes. If not, still, I'll show you what you need to do. Exit out of here. Be sure to save your amiibos, which is what I am doing right now. And I think these amiibos are pretty cool. I like them, but I love toys. I saw already that they had gifts there for me, so it's gonna work. Go to Games and More, go to the amiibo thing. This is what stumped me up. And then you scan your amiibo in. This is not an amiibo supported by Smash Brothers. That is a lie. I just used it. Alright. So, here comes Short Pants. Now, this isn't much of a reward, but if you play higher levels and you play longer periods of time and stuff like that, you'll get better rewards. Anyways, you click OK, claim that, and then you can get out of here, basically. Save changes to your amiibo. Sure, you can do that. And we'll scan in Zelda here and see if Zelda gives us anything worthwhile. I love this Zelda amiibo. It's just beautifully made. The designs on the dress, the details, it's all very good. And just 27 gold. But a lot of times you'll get custom moves, custom parts, and new stuff you can sell, whatever, all sorts of stuff. But for demonstration's sake, a minute battle is not going to get you much. But if you stick at it, let them fight each other, even, then you can do that. And obviously, if you have more amiibos, you can get more prizes with more characters, which is cool. And now, I'm going to show you my favorite way. Now, I'm going to give you a little backstory detail on this, but we're going to go to solo. And it is going to be crazy orders is what we're going to do. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys who I use. Now, this was never one of my characters before, but he tanks like a boss in this. Now, you can use whoever you want, but I have Bowser here, and I have him decked out in protective gear. Now, if you get these diamond shells, they're legit. I only have one diamond shell. I've been trying to get another one. As you can see, his defense is plus 181. So basically, you put your best defensive equipment on Bowser, and for his specials, I have Fire Shot, which I don't really like. I'm going to switch that to Fire Roar. I haven't figured out which of these I like best. We'll try Dash Slam. I think that's a new one I have. We'll give it a shot. I like Sliding Fortress. A lot of people have said Flying Fortress. Now, if you're flying off the side, Sliding Fortress seems to get you more sideways, left and right movement to get back on stage. And I like Turbulent Bomb because it blows people off the edges a lot of time, especially in that Mii battle at the end of Classic Mode, which is another great way to use this guy. And anyways, so I recommend using a heavy character such as Bowser and customizing him up. You can use whoever you want. If you're confident with another character, there's no reason why not to do that. And in fact, if you're trying to get parts for a specific character, it is probably best to play as that character in crazy orders. But in general, if you're just trying to get equipment and pieces that can be used for multiple characters or whatever, I recommend going to crazy orders. And basically, you just do crazy orders as normal, and using that trick that I showed you in Classic Mode, you can get more of these special passes. and so you can play more. I'm not going to bore you guys by playing through this, but basically you choose the emblem. If you want something for Link and there's a Triforce emblem, you fight that battle. You try to keep your percentage low. If you don't know how to play Crazy Orders, that's a whole nother tutorial. But then at the end, when you fight Master's Crazy Hand and he drops all the treasure chests, you grab those up and try to beat him, and you end up collecting a lot of loot for your character by doing that. I've had the most success doing that, so that is the best ways I have for you currently for doing getting equipment and whatnot. I hope that it helps you out. If you have any other questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below, and I'd love to look at it and hear how you get equipment and whatnot. Anyways, I love you, friends. If you haven't joined our Swashbuckling crew, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and my little brother, who's the other guy on this channel, First Mate Sam, and I have been doing a lot of versus matches in this one-on-one, and we end up laughing and having a crazy good time a lot. So it's a good time to subscribe because those will be coming out probably on Saturdays. So anyways, love you, friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an awesome day, and I see you next time.